When you sell your fucking company, that shit is going to the conglomerate, big, monopolistic Uncle Sam Rothschild Mopperfeller system that already controls everything. And with the internet, decentralization, Wi-Fi, futurism, technologies, basically, we have this opportunity to take and have some influence and some type of power that is worth no money. That is why they're offering crazy money to buy your company from you, that you're like, oh my God, I will take that deal. I'm not telling you that I will never sell my company myself, because when I was starting my startup, I was like, yes, I'm open to selling a company because I just want to, be independent and just live my life, do my thing. But then I started thinking, like, who are we selling the company to? Who are we selling who are we selling it to? We're selling it to the systems that already own the planet, own the whole world. And then I started thinking, wait, actually, there must be some better way. There must be some other way. I don't know, dividends. You can hire someone to be the CEO while you just a key stakeholder. You could just give them like some equity while you kind of step down on some responsibilities and like have some more free time. Disclaimer, like, I'm not sure if I would sell my company or no. But lately I've been thinking like maybe I wouldn't. Depends on the check. They always say there is always a price, but the reason that they offer so much money because it's something that is invaluable. That's something that is so powerful that you cannot just buy with money like that. Even if you go and buy ads, even if you go and buy a million ads, an ad in Super Bowl, an ad everywhere, even McDonald's. I always bring McDonald's as an example, but it's a very big franchise, global kind of system that is a great example that they still buy ads. Pepsi still buy ads. Coca-Cola still buy ads to this day because your attention is priceless. Right? Like even they still need to, maintain that system where they making sure that they still got you, right? Because the moment they lose you is the moment they lose everything. The moment they lose their money, the moment their shares go down, the moment they lose their fans, their supporters, but they just care about the money, okay? For like Hailey Bieber case, right? Elf, who owns Elf? Who owns Elf? Who owns the person who owns Elf? If you track it, it just goes to the same. What is that? The 30 noble families, the fucking, you already know. It goes to that big conglomerate system that already owns everything. Like, it's illusion of competition. How do you win competition? You create an illusion of it. And I don't know how much money these motherfuckers need, why they need to control the whole planet, this is my message, and I think it's an important message. Think twice before selling your company. And who are you selling it to? Who has so much money? Who? Like all these companies, it's such a common thing, right? To sell your company. I'm like, no, I mean, that makes sense. For example, Elon Musk buying X or Twitter. I don't know how much they offer. I'm gonna research. No, actually, I'm not sure. If I'm not lazy, I'm gonna put it here. But Twitter, that's such power. It's that the influence, how the spread of it, the data that it has. And Elon Musk is just his family is like this white rich, probably some post-colonial like family in South Africa, like people thinking that he just came from rags to riches. Same with actually the McDonald's founders, same with a lot of these families. A lot of these companies that the American dream is real, but you have to sell the idea too, right? So people come, build your place here, build your country, build your nation, build your economy, and then you just buy it off of them and you own it. Right? Like, that's how I see it. But I'm not saying that there is no cases of like someone actually coming from rags to riches, but And I think I heard Elon Musk, he just like borrowed $1-3 million from his friends. Bitch, tell me what type of friends can like just borrow money like that of that amount. You know, there was a certain advantage, right? Like for example, Armand Turikan, I'm sure you know, like he says, I'm not that rich, I cannot buy a private jet. There is obviously, it's all in comparison. Relatively, there might be not as rich or rich, but if we compare the whole planet and see the levels, middle class like this, top 10, 1% like this, a majority is like kind of below middle class and poor. See the average of the planet. It's scary. You know, when I realized that, I was like, oh my god, I need to make some video about that, because that's basically selling your soul, right? Selling your soul to the demon type, metaphorically. My message is to just think twice and to see who are you selling the company to. I would sell my company to someone who is not in that conglomerate, monopolic, you know, Rockefeller fucking system. I would just sell it to like as people of color, like a family. I don't know, I would sell it to someone who is a good person, who this and that, like who is independent, who just came from nothing as well, type of situation, you know. But I was like, wait, like, why is it even such a common thing to sell your company? Like, who has this type of money to just buy, like, to just offer 1 billion cash like that, for example? To just buy and why is it like such a common thing? I'm not saying it's like it shouldn't exist. I'm just saying like it's so common now. Like that you just keep hearing the news, oh, sell this company, but and I'm like, who are we selling these companies to? Who? So I would say if you keep the company, you're gonna keep the influence and power, and actually I think that will bring us closer to a more balanced economic system where a small business can thrive, a medium business can thrive. If you sell it to the conglomerate system, now you just created more competition and barriers for other little and middle-sized businesses. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram on becomefamous.ai, Instagram, I said once that in a perfect economical system, as like it would promote and support small businesses, because a small business is passionate. Small business is, I feel like that where every person would have small businesses, because if you do something that you love, you can monetize off of it, and you do it. It's not a job to you. You just love to do it, you know. And then that can grow into something bigger. But then if you then sell that to a conglomerate, now you just feeding that system that's already so big, and you're just making it bigger, 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 and it creates more barriers for this small people, small businesses belong. So guys, I just had this thought. I did just launch my startup. It's called becomefamous.ai. It's basically Duolingo for marketing. It's equivalent of reading 10 books on marketing, but interactive and personalized for your specific case. It's fine-tuned with marketing knowledge and materials, equivalent of a university course. We just launched our app last week. It's available in App Store. It's going to be available in Play Market, Android later. And also we will make a website version of it soon. If you're coming from this video, since I'm still growing my YouTube, I'm giving you a very, very big discount. YouTube 75 for 75% of the app. We do one-time payment of $39 because fuck monthly subscriptions. I'm wearing our company colors, becomefamous.ai. You can download the app just by going to the website. There is direct link there, or you can search Become Famous on the App Store. I do want to make a video on just building the company. It's been a whole journey. I started last summer, or sell it to someone who is not an evil fucking genius, who's gonna just use it to human traffic and fucking, like, I don't know, fucking drink blood and like, bitch, like create subliminally bad music. Become famous. Almost forgot. I do like, why like do not sell your company also contradicts my morals, because I eventually, like, why I'm doing this and many people doing this for financial freedom, so that they don't have to work the 9 to 5. The system that's built by who, again, these people behind the scenes who owns everything type of situation, right? But my goal is make money and donate a lot of it, because that's just the right thing to do, in my opinion. So what is your motivation to get rich, let's say, right, or successful? Is if you will not, if you know that you can and you will not, probably a bad person will. And a bad person with a lot of money is very, very dangerous for humanity, society, fucking countries, planet. So, bitch, if you're a good person and you're smart and you can execute and you're a business, get that business, entrepreneurial eye, that's your fucking motivation. If you're not gonna do it, a bad person gonna do it, and then fucking expand that human trafficking system.